tourism in Ayodhya. Overall, we've seen Indian tourism rebounding. More than 7.2 million foreign visitors from January to October 2023, which marks a big shift from the kind of levels we've seen during the pandemic. So post-pandemic surge is clearly evident. There's a notable rise in leisure travelers exploring historical marvels like the Taj Mahal, like religious sites, and that includes Varanasi. So here's our special report on it as we wind up this edition of India Tonight and promise to see you on Business at 9 later this evening.
Over 7.2 million foreign visitors travelled to India in January to October period, and close to half of the visitors visited the city for leisure or holidays. The figures highlight a gradual comeback of sorts for India as a preferred destination among global tourists following the COVID-19 pandemic that led to lockdowns across the world, confining population indoors. The overseas tourist arrivals are a remarkable increase from about 4.7 million during January-October period last year, but falls short of about 8.6 million for the same period pre-COVID phase in 2019. India has always been on the side of international tourists who crave for a peek into the nation's historical heritage sites like Taj Mahal or the structures from ancient empires such as Vijayanagara in Hampi or the Mehengaran Fort in Jodhpur. The number of overseas visitors coming to the religious sites such as Kashi, Varanasi or Bodh Gaya is increasing. The likely opening of the Ram Janmabhoomi temple at Ayodhya in January is widely expected to fuel the surge in the number of overseas religious visitors to the country, mainly in Indian diaspora in 2024.
As the tourists are coming into India, there are lots of new segments that are developing. Buddhist tourism, for example, Bihar has taken a reasonable amount of business there. Equally, I think, Banaras has become quite a favorable destination, especially because people are looking more at experiential travel. As time goes on, I think, Kashmir will also gain its earlier status, which was one of the best destinations. It used to be called the Switzerland of the East.
Global travel is surging, gauged by the destiny of flights overland. India has been a gainer from this trend in the post-pandemic era. The hospitality industry is bolstering capacity to manage the offshore visitors inflow. The number of hotel rooms in the country have risen to about 1,65,000 in FY23 from about 1,53,000 in FY22, according to statistic data. The capacity is forecast to rise about 2 lakh by FY27, the data shows. Almost a quarter of overseas visitors who visiting the country in the Jan-October period are people of Indian diaspora. Many of them, while holding foreign passports, also carry OCI or Overseas Citizens of India cards that gives them most rights of Indian citizens enjoy, including residency. Medical tourism is emerging as an important reason for international travelers to visit India. Nearly 7% of the foreign visitors visited country for the medical reasons. Many of such visitors are from Africa, Middle East, and even far-flung Caribbean and South America. India is endowed with a true diversity in its geography and climatic regions. From the mighty Himalayas to the north, to the Thar Desert in the Rajasthan, tiger reserves of Jim Corbett and Ranjithambore, dense flora and fauna of western and eastern Ghats, the Portuguese heritage of Goa, and the long beaches in Konkan and Kerala. India is bracing for its most promising year 2024 in terms of foreign business tourism, leaving all the sad and bad memories of COVID-19 behind. The future of foreign tourism looks good, but obviously it comes with a factor of geopolitical factors as well. We expect more footfalls of foreign tourism in 2024.